that the monitor or the main? A little, yeah. Give me a little bit more of that monitor. That'd be awesome. A little bit. Check 1, 2. Hey, check, check. That's good right there. Am I good to roll?
I can't hear you. What?
Am I good to go? Check 1, 2. Hey, check, check.
You're good. You're good.
Checking the mic. How's everybody doing tonight? It's good to be here in Tucson. It's my, I think, third time back here in the city that I love so much. I love the Southwest too. I'm trying to make my way over here to move, to be honest. I got my own pretty lady, but yeah, you know, I'm not going to disagree. That's going to get me in trouble tonight. How many of y'all are from here? All right. Just one guy. I live in St. Louis, Missouri now. I've been on the road a couple days. But the town I'm from is called Litchfield, Illinois. It's a town of about 5,000 people. And recently I've had to go back there after being away for a long time, quite a bit. Sometimes your hometown changes over the years. And there's a word for that, but I don't know what it is, but I know how it feels. And it feels kind of strange. Next time, son, you better let me know. The worst thing in this world would be to let you go. In that living room, it smelled like cigarettes. And I was 10 years old playing tag. Beds, just telling my mama that the street lights haven't come on yet. The things I didn't think that I'd miss, I'll never forget. And boards every morning for school. She taught me how to play piano and how to bend the rules. Drinking her old Milwaukee and saying, son, one day I won't be here to show you how it's done. fence, and Terry's still chasing a high. Jeremy's locked up with 7, 8 kids. I'm still paying off a DUI. We used to meet up at Uncle Randy's trailer, shooting pool in his shack. We drink up all of Randy's beers and ride our bikes without ever looking back. In that living room, it smelled like cigarettes. When we were 10 years old playing tag, the Andets, just telling our mamas at the streetlights haven't come on yet. The things we did and things that we'd miss, we'll never forget. Now I'm driving to an empty house with pictures on the wall. The same floor that was before, where I learned to crawl. The TV's off, the dogs are gone, but the silence is so loud. Everything that I once knew is just a memory now. In that living room still smells like cigarettes. I wish I was 10 years old playing tag at the Andets, just telling my mama the streetlights haven't come on yet. The things I didn't think that I'd miss, I'll never forget. The things I didn't think that I'd miss, I'll never forget. Thank you very much. So glad to be back. Thank you all. My name's Adam Gaffney. Like I said, I'm here from St. Louis, Missouri. The last time I was on the road out here was back in March, and I wrote this next tune, which is on a record that I'm doing with my band back home. We're called the Balladeers. We got some t-shirts back there for sale. This was an old drinking song that I wrote, but I came up with this verse I really liked about George Jones, and then that was pretty much it for a couple years. And then when I was on the road last time going through the Southwest, I finally finished it up. This one's called Lay Me Down. Last night I went out drinking. I kept flirting with the ATM. I was looking for a reason to give. good friend took me home so I could listen to some George Jones while I cried until the morning came around. Who's gonna fill their shoes these days? Bartenders blues, yeah, drinking don't kill me, her memory will. Now this backseat filled with leather feels like two cold stones together, nothing like singing a familiar tune. So lay me down beside a river that runs unbroken. Lay me down to climb the mountains in my mind. Lay me down to hear the words that were once unspoken. Lay me down, dry me out, the sweet sunshine. Oh, lay me down beside a river that runs unbroken. Lay me down to climb the mountains in my mind. Lay me down to hear the words that were once unspoken. Lay me down, dry me out, the sweet sunshine. I said, lay me down, dry me out, the sweet sunshine. Thank you very much. That song's about the sober journey and recovery and, you know, all that jazz they talk about. Not me, though. Well, I've been sober about a year and a half now, actually. I'll get to that in a couple songs. But I want to talk about this aunt that I have back home. You want to talk about white trash meth head at the Circle K? I got one for you. This is my white trash at the Circle K. And it started up inspired by an aunt of mine. Who, when my mom died, said it was because of the COVID vaccine. If that gives you any inkling of the type of person she is. This song's about all those ignorant bastards in the world. I've got an aunt that's a criminal, a Republican bum. She says the revolution's gonna free us, fee, fi, fo, fum. She's saving all her matches, stocking up on hay. That next cigarette she lights be an insurance claim. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, she says Tommy's in Afghanistan, Abby's down the hall. My grandkids, they pay the bills, so I don't even work at all. This land is free, red, white, and blue. Well, somebody's gotta pay that price. Is that somebody? there's a place I'm familiar with, where the Bible meets the corn, where the grumpy men, they sell you tires and sweep the sun with brooms, and they'll pretend to like your haircut. They'll say, hey man, I dig your shirt, and they'll try to give you all the reasons to abandon your search. Pretty soon the government's going to be coming and knocking on your door. And they'll fucking shake it down and pat your back just begging you for more. They're mopping up the blood, mopping up the rain. They manipulate and try to say your carpet matched the stain. The businessmen riding highs and stealing from the bro. And they come on home to Stepford wives, identities bought and sold. They're chasing all the wine with Christianity. They'll tell you just about anything to get you down on your knees. Thank you very much. All right, I'll take it up a beat or two. We'll skip the next sad song I planned on playing. I'll play this little love song for you. This next one's going to be on my record. It's called Darling. Darling, won't you take my hand and we'll light this fire? We'll stoke up flames until they can't go higher. There's a big old world just for you and me. If you wouldn't mind a little company, maybe I'll do all the talking. You bet I'll do all the walking. Or hell, I'd even be crawling to you. Well, these hands, they do more than strumming or hugging and kissing and loving. Might even stop my cussing for you. So darling, won't you take my hand and we'll light this fire. We'll stoke up flames, oh, until they can't go higher. There's a big old world Ever since I quit drinking and stinking, I've been thinking a lot about thinking. About to spend my days wrinkling away with you. Well, now I may never be a big star, but I wanna be big in your heart. I'll even name my favorite guitar after you. So darling, won't you take my hand, and we'll light this fire. We'll stoke up flames until they can't go higher. There's a big old world just for you and me. If you wouldn't mind a little company, I said if you wouldn't mind, oh, a little company. Thank you very much. I really like this bar a lot. It reminds me of a place back in St. Louis called CBGB, not to be confused with the one that's closed in New York. Same name, different owners, different C&Bs and G&Bs. But that was a bar that was down the street from my apartment. Well, the CBGB's in St. Louis now was down the street from my old apartment, which was dangerous because I paid the light bill there for a couple of years. But it's still my favorite bar in the city. But I quit drinking a little while ago, and one of the last good solid benders I was on, I went up to CBGB's and I wrote down this song. The title track and the name of my upcoming record. It's called Product of Another Sad Song. Somehow I know everyone here. When I can't see clear, they tell me the things that I wanna hear. When I belly on up to run from my fears, I was so drunk that I could see lights. The difference between the deaf and the live. Is living in sin is a desperate joke. Written by men who have never been broke. So keep on coming, keep on strong. Don't remind me I've been here so long. Just keep me company till I'm gone. I'm just a product of another sad song. with them. This feeling I have is so goddamn dim. The chaos inside within. Is it me? Or is it them? If you would ask me just how I've been, I might cry and I might binge. Come tomorrow, I might be fine. For the morning that comes, I'll be stuck back in time. So keep 'em coming, keep 'em strong. Don't remind me I've been here too long. Just keep me company till I'm gone. 'Cause I'm just a product of another sad song. Well, everyone's got a ghost when they say that they love you most. Somebody carry me out of this chair. Somebody carry me back up the stairs. Oh, keep 'em coming, keep 'em strong. Don't remind me I've been here so long. Just keep me company till I'm gone. 'Cause I'm just a product of another sad song. Oh, I'm just a product of another sad song. Oh, I'm just a product of another sad song. Thank you very much. I got time for about two more here. And maybe a funny little story. I call it the Great Bender of 2024. It was the last day of a 90-day bender I was on, self-destruction. There I was. There was this guy I worked with. He was in NA recovery. He was in drug recovery, and he had what they call pissed dirty at the place he was living, and asked me if he could stay the night at my house. And I said, "Hell yeah, man, come on over." So we stayed up all night calling prostitutes online and trying to get them to come over. One of them ended up being a police officer. Luckily that night I didn't go to jail. But this song is about the night I did go to jail. See, a lot of times drinking, you don't think of what you're doing, and you do a lot of dumb shit. Sometimes you get caught. I got by on the skin of my teeth on that one. The next day I went to AA, and I never looked back. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I've been to jail once, almost went to prison for it. I'm not going to do it again. But the time I did go to jail, I was so drunk I woke up in a field in my car, and I don't know how I got there because I had walked to the bar that night. And when I got pulled over, I was in somebody else's car. Coop and Sheriff boys, they're taking me in for the night with a one-way ticket to the nearest county line. If getting drunk all alone was such a crime, I wouldn't have gone out by myself after 9. Well, I woke up in a cell with a sheet and a blanket that smelled. My mind had a secret when I asked, wouldn't tell. So I called up my brother, he's the only one that didn't fail. When he said what I'd done, I realized that I was in hell. My Coop and Sheriff boys, they're taking me in for the night with a one-way ticket to the nearest county line. If getting drunk and stoned all alone was such a crime, I wouldn't have gone out by myself after 9. When the man walked up and he hollered my name through the bars, I never felt it hit my ears and sound so hard. I asked through my desert dry lips, how am I looking so far? He said, you're gonna sit tight for a while for stealing that car. My Coop and Sheriff boys, they're taking me in for the night with a one-way ticket to the nearest county line. Oh, getting drunk and stoned all alone was such a crime. Wouldn't have gone out by myself after 9. I wouldn't have gone out by myself after 9. Well, shit, I wouldn't have gone out by myself at all. Thank you very much. I got one more song for you. My name's Adam Gaffney, all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. Give it up one more time for Dead Horseman, everybody. We got Tigers on Opium coming up next. And then we got Gutter Town, and thank you, Jesse. And I've got merch back there for, I got t-shirts and koozies and stickers. And I got business cards, and if you want to follow me on Spotify and all that jazz, you'll see the new record comes out here in January or so. So I'm going to leave you with a single. Pack up my guitar in my suitcase and take another drinking my weight in South City, where all my time gets spent. And I'm always counting out my greenbacks, just wondering where the hell they all got lent. I've got bills to pay in Florida, haven't lived there since '09, and court fees back in Litchfield that I pay from time to time. I'm a nomad, living on the run. I'm a mile away from stardom and closer to my gun. I'm a nomad, living night to night. I'm just trying to make a living in a world that I can't get right. Thank you all for listening this evening. This tour I'm on right now is 6,000 miles. So if you buy a shirt, buy a sticker, buy a koozie, or throw money at me, that all goes in my gas tank, and I greatly appreciate it. I spend my days all alone. It's better than being someone you hate. Ladies always think I'm fooling, 'cause I'm coming through the door so late. My brother chucked me up as a loss. My father probably thinks that he failed. My mother used to call me every weekend just to see if I need money to bail. I'm a nomad, living on the run. I'm an inch away from sober and closer to the gun. I'm a nomad, living night to night. I'm just trying to make a living in a world that I can't get right. I'm just trying to make a living in a world I can't get right. I'm just trying to make a difference in a world that can't get right. Thank you very much. My name's Adam Gaffney. I'll be over at the merch booth after the set.